Hey, up next on the MARR Army Rock Show, one of the more unique features, I have a band whose members are both from my hometown where I grew up and our current town where we're based out of. We've got Andrew and Brian from Baltimore Lancaster band Imbued with us. They've got new music due out July 27th. Guys, welcome to the show.
Howdy, howdy. Hey, thanks for having us again.
So it's a pleasure to have you back. Now, when I last had you on the show, we had just had the last album, Stand, Fight, Love, come out, and you've got new music coming out, so why don't you tell us all about it?
Well, we have a special cover song that we're releasing July 27th. It's going to be available for digital download. But not only that, we shot our own music video, so we're excited to release that and show everybody on that song. And the song is Lights by Ellie Goulding.
So leak a little more that you're able to leak to us here on the show. What can you tell us about the video? I'm sure you want it to be a surprise, but what can you tell us?
We shot it ourselves.
That's it so far. That's what we're getting.
Yeah. So it was like a group effort, and I'm still editing it at the moment. And pressure's on. Yeah, it's our first attempt, and there'll be more of that where this came from. It was definitely a learning experience.
Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting because Andrew's been working really hard on planning it and everything like that. We came together a couple times, but once it got closer and on the day of the shoot, it was funny. I was just like, I'm not even going to talk to him. He's kind of doing his thing. He's just telling people what to do, and it's great because he had it all planned out, and he worked really hard for it, and he does great work. So,
but it's one of those funny things that you can only plan so much, and we had some unexpected things happen, and some people had to leave, or there was this missing or that missing, and it's just like, well, hey, this is the time we have scheduled. This is what you got to do. So you just you do the best with what you have, and you get it done, because that's what we do. So
now you guys are still a reasonably new band. I mean, folks have been listening to you since we got you right out of the gates, I think, when you guys started playing out. Is this, and I'd mentioned you had an album out in 2017, is this kind of a one-off single, or is it part of an upcoming release?
It's a one-off.
So
this will be a one-off single.
Are you guys actively already working on the new record, or are you still honing your craft, I guess, as it were, on the first record for your touring and all the live performances you guys have been doing?
Well, we're working on some new material. We have another song in the mix and almost in the bag as far as the music being recorded. We also do all of our own recording. So Mike, that's in the band, he does a lot of the engineering, and we do a lot of the listening. And so it's all just a growing experience.
Yeah, you're probably gonna see the single, somewhat soon after the release of the cover. But we have plans to get back in the studio and work hard, and not quite sure if it'll be, an EP or maybe even a full album length. We'll see what happens, and we want to get more music out there for everyone.
Now, I want you guys to kind of do a little name dropping here, because you've had such a great launch to your band in the past year or so. Tell folks about some of the great shows you guys have played and some of the bands you've already played with.
Oh my gosh. Well, Theory of a Dead Man, that was an awesome show. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Cherry. That was insane. I don't know. We've gotten to play with quite a few awesome bands.
We played with Red Sun Rising. They're a strong upcoming band. I think they're still they're a national band, but they're still kind of just reached that level. So it was really nice. Those guys were really some of the nicest guys that I've met that's on the road. And we've played with 10 Years. We played with Sick Puppies. Coming up at the end of the month, we're playing with Palisades, Letters from the Fire, and actually another band in Maryland called Savage Hands. They're all on a tour, so we're fortunate to be able to play with them in Harrisburg.
Yeah, Savage Hands, a good new up-and-coming band. We had them on the show a couple months ago. What do you guys
Very nice.
attribute your early success to? And I'm going to call it early success because you just listed a pretty nice resume of bands you've shared the stage with already.
I think at the end of the day, it's one of those things where we try to, what we view as professional as possible, and show up on time early and work hard for each promoter that we work with, and it all comes down to building the relationships with the people who book venues, and I think it's just one of those things where we're slowly gaining attention from everywhere we play, and we're invited back. And, from Kevin Hawk and Transcendent Events in Baltimore to Chris Werner, up in Harrisburg, and Chameleon Club seems to like us a lot, but it's all about building relationships and treating with everyone respect, and play your slotted time and not go over, that sort of thing, and be respectful to the bands that are coming into town.
Yeah, show up on time, get your stuff on, get your stuff off, rock out, try to give the best show that you can physically give, and and then get off stage because there's other people that want to do the same thing. So it's it's just a respect thing as far as like with bands, and when you're playing with tour managers and stuff like that, like I think they've noticed those types of things when you're respectful of the touring band or the band before you, or whatever. They just recognize that you're being professional on and off when you're supposed to be. So
now, I mentioned, to kick this off, I've always thought to me, it's been an advantage you guys being from both Baltimore and Lancaster. Some people would say, hey, the band's split in two cities, but has it worked to your advantage being in those two markets?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's Jumpstart. For those who don't know, on the business side of things, a lot of things to get your start is based off of ticket sales and getting people out to shows. So there's a lot of legwork. So being able to do that in, Baltimore, Lancaster, and Harrisburg, it's kind of jumpstart us a little bit to be able to provide those kinds of numbers that we do for our quote-unquote local shows. So now it's reaching out to the smaller towns a little bit outside and growing from there.
So again, you can't sell tickets without awesome people coming to see your shows and supporting you. Really, at the end of the day, you have to say, like, thank you to everyone that's ever bought a ticket, taking a chance on a Friday, Tuesday, or a Saturday, or whatever, because they don't know what, especially initially, they didn't know what they were getting into because they didn't have anything to listen to. So, right.
So the Stand Fight Love has been out, for a little bit now, and I'm going to ask, what song has become the fan favorite, and did it surprise you? Is it the one you would have predicted from the beginning?
I think we're torn on this one. Yeah, we all have our favorite song to play. So it's I don't know.
I think "Take Me Over" is probably the fans' leading favorite. But almost every day or every time someone talks to me, they always talk about their favorite song and what means to them, and it's always a different song, which is kind of a good feeling for me personally, and I'm sure for the rest of the band, because if we're writing songs that are meaningful and people can relate to, and it's more than one, I think at the end of the day, that's a great accomplishment, and we're really humbled by it for people that are taken back by those songs.
So I'm going to ask you each this same question because it could be a different answer. I was glad to have both of you on the show here. Which song so far is technically, as a musician, the most difficult to perform from the vocal perspective, and then Andrew, from your perspective as well?
That's a good question.
Like, is one of them harder than the other? Like, there's once in a while I'll talk to bands that, like, you as a fan, as I listen, I would never appreciate that a song is harder to play than another one.
Sure. I think it just depends on... Yeah, go ahead. Please, Brian.
Well, I think I think it's one of those things where you're learning. Even though when you write a song, you're still learning how to perform and sing. In my case, and over time, it does take time, and even playing a couple shows, you're still trying to figure out. Like, I'm pretty animated on stage, and because I enjoy being able to move to the music. I would say, actually, the cover song "Lights" that we do was something that was kind of tough to sing, but actually our newer song that we haven't released yet, that's in the works, but we do play live, called "Secrets." That's been a fun song to sing, but also it's challenging because it's very gritty, it's very upbeat, it's fast paced, and
weird time to signature.
Weird time to signature, and honestly, that song we're constantly singing through the song, so there's not many breaks that are in that song. So that would be my choice. I know it's Stand Fight Love, but Secrets, the newer song, has actually been fun to learn how to sing to. Yeah, for sure.
Well, hey, I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to let folks go out now and know they can pick up Stand Fight Love. That one's still out there. You can grab it on iTunes. And keep an eye out for the digital release of Lights, due out on July 27th. And, hey, before I let you go, do you guys have any upcoming shows? I knew you had posted that you were going to really focus on writing right now, but do you have some shows coming up?
Palisades.
Yep. July 28th up in Harrisburg, a venue called Harrisburg Midtown Art Center. That's Palisades, Letters from the Fire, and Savage Hands. Tickets are $13 pre-sale. And then we'll be playing at the Doghouse in Waynesboro, PA, with just a $5 cover charge with Apollo's Prophecy and Elysium. Both bands are out of Virginia there. So, but yeah, that's what we have coming up. And, can't wait to rock out in Pennsylvania.
So, folks, go find them on Facebook. It's Imbued, spelled IMBUED. I want to thank Andrew and Brian from Imbued for being here. Guys, I always appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you so much. Enjoy Wisconsin.